Yes, good morning to all of you. Myself, Mahesh Jagdish Pingle, lecturer Electronics Engineering, Government Polytechnic Ambad. So, dear students, today we are going to discuss a multiple hope skywave propagation. Whatever the skywave propagation which we have discussed till now, it is a single hope transmission. So, single hope transmission means within a one step the signal will receive. So it is in this diagram, suppose this is point A and suppose this particular point is C, and if you are sending the signal within a single hope, so one transmitter wave and there is a one reflected wave, so within a single hope, so this particular section it is called as a single hope, then it is called as single hope transmission. Now the range of the single hope transmission, it is up to about 4000 kilometer. So maximum distance covered with a single hope within one stroke of the communication. So transmission plus reflection. So it is up to 4000 kilometer. But the earth curvature distance, it is more. So that's why if we look after the earth curvature surface area, circumference, semi circumference of the earth, it is about 20,000 kilometer. So 20,000 kilometer, this particular distance, it is very much more than that of your 4,000 kilometer. So within a single hope, so within one stroke, we can communicate the signal maximum up to 4,000 kilometer, right? Above 4,000 kilometer, it is not possible to send the signal. So what we have to do, we have to, if we want to increase the range of communication, we are going for multiple hope skywave propagation. So in this particular, one or more hopes, more than one hopes are done for the signal to reach the desired destination. So suppose if we want to do the communication from point A to the point B, so transmitter is placed at point A and the receiver is placed at point B, but the distance between A and B, it is more than that of your 4000 kilometers. So at that time, rather than using a single hope transmission, we are using a two hope propagation. So here you are observing there is a single hope, once again there is a single hope, so combination of two single hope creates two hope propagation. So within two strokes we are sending the signal. So in the first hope the signal will transmitted towards ionosphere, then it is reflected to the earth surface. Now at this particular point the signal once again gets transmitted to the ionosphere layer and then reflected to get at point B. Now it is necessary that there is no any problem if we do the multiple hope transmission in north and south direction as shown in figure. So here you are observing a two hope propagation with north and south direction. But care has to be taken when planning it for the east-west direction, because of east-west direction due to the day and night and the sun effect or sunny effect. The F2 layer distance, it will change. So that's why automatically some problems are created if we want to do the communication through the east-west direction. So for north and south direction, the multi-hope propagation, there is no any kind of problem. But for east-west direction, if we want to send the signal, we have to plan the communication so that some problems are there. So let us have observe this particular diagram. So in this particular diagram, what we are observing, we are doing a two hope communication and we want to send a signal from transmitter A to transmitter B. So suppose this is your longer distance, more than that of your 4000 kilometer, and suppose this is your F2 layer. Now this is nothing but the east-west direction. So in east-west direction, as we all of you know that in some of the region there is a day and some of the region there is a night side. So if we are present in India, then there is a day side, and if you are present in America, there is a night side. So that's why, because of this day night effect, we know that the height of the F2 layer it is different for day, and height of the night F2 layer at night, it is different one, because F1 and F2 gets combined and forms a create a F layer. So in suppose this particular signal, it is transmitted from transmitter from point A, it will reach to F2 layer at daytime and receive at suppose this particular point, and from this particular point when the signal is transmitted, and if there is a zone of night, so at that time F1 and F2 layer combination, the height gets reduced, and because of the reduction in this particular height and ionosphere distance, automatically if we want to reach this signal to point B, this particular distance is not covered, because it will be reached at this particular point, which is not applicable for our communication. So our exact position, if we want to send the signal to this B point, A point to B point, but the signal will be reached some unwanted point because of the change in layer position of the F layer at night position. So care must have been taken for sending the signal for the east-west type of direction. So same thing described here. So in this particular, so as shown in figure, there is a day on one side and night on another side of the terminator. The height of the combined F layer at night is lower than that of your F2 layer in daytime. So due to this, the ray will return earlier or shorter than that expected, and we will miss the receiver as shown in figure. So this is all about the multi-hop skywave propagation. Thank you very much.